Okay, let's take a look at another example and see if there is a correlation between the number of extracurricular activities someone has and their GPA, grade point average. So let's go ahead and take out your calculator and input your data. Remember, your X values go into list 1, your Y values go into list 2, and make sure that each ordered pair does line up with each other. Each X lines up with the appropriate Y. So once you have calculated that and you scroll down, remember you're going to locate your A value, which is your slope, and then your B value is your y-intercept, and then here is our R value. So we have our linear regression model, y equals 0.3x plus 2.2. So x, it represents the number of extracurricular activities, and y represents your GPA. So we can see that our correlation coefficient is very strong, strong positive. So the more it seems that there is a correlation, the more extracurricular activities that you participate in, the higher your GPA. So let's predict the GPA when someone has 3 extracurriculars. So we're going to plug that in for X, and then we're just going to calculate this. So we're going to say 3 times 0.3 plus 2.2. So that gives us a GPA of 3.1. This was inside the data value range, so this is interpolating. So now let's look at 8 extracurriculars. This is outside the data range that we have, and so this is going to be extrapolating the data. And we're going to multiply 8 times 0.3 plus 2.2. That gives us a GPA of 4.6. So now let's predict how many extracurriculars that we would participate in if we want a GPA of 3.7. So this time we are given the output value and we are to find the input value of X. So we're going to solve for X. We're going to subtract 2.2 from each side. And then we're going to divide by 0.3. So when I divide 1.5 divided by 0.3, we get 5. Excuse me, X equals 5. So someone that participates in 5 extracurriculars will have a GPA of 3.7. Let's take a look at one more. And this time we're looking at batting cage visits, how many times someone, a baseball player or softball player, goes to the batting cage, and their batting average. So again, we're going to insert the X values into list 1, the Y values into list 2. You're going to do that by going to Data. Then once you get everything inserted correctly, then we're going to Second Stat. So here is our linear regression model and our correlation coefficient. We have a strong positive. And so we want to take our linear regression model and predict the batting average with 12 batting cage visits. So X is the batting cage visits and Y is your batting average. So we're going to say Y is equal to 0.001 times 12 plus 0.2. 12 times 0.001 plus 0.2 gives us a batting average of 0.212. And now let's say we have 120 batting cage visits. So we have 120 times 0.001 plus 0.2 is a batting average of 0.32. Predict the batting cage visits with a batting average of 0.225. So we are given the output. We are going to find the input. We're going to subtract 0.2. And we're going to divide both sides by 0.001. And X, the visits, is going to be 55 visits. So this is how you use your line of best fit to make predictions. Again, if we're looking within the range of values, it's interpolating. If we're looking outside the range that we're given, it is called extrapolating. I hope these examples help you.